Piper's
We're back.
fire arrows.
I do have my fire dagger I bought. I should probably use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
I'll end up, and then I'll probably take the last action. It'll probably go oil, and then both of y'all's fire attacks into my axe attacks, because hopefully that'll mean some of the ice is chipped away, and it'll be more likely I can get some damage through. And then we'll just kind of have to go from there. You have Blink. Was it you that had the oil? Or who was it that had
No, that's Anku.
Anku. Okay, yeah, so Blink, you probably want to use your 5-card draw, like you said, for the next set of actions.
Yeah, actually, real quick, Orsak, while you're here, does the 5-card draw, does that take up my attack?
It takes up
For
your
the
action. Mm-hmm. It is your action.
Okay, cool, that's what I thought.
Yeah, if it didn't work that way, there'd be no reason to be any other class than a card mage. Let me tell you that much.
So, if that works for y'all, I think that's what we should do this round. He'll take his actions, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So it is now, I believe, your turn, Igor.
So
Or Igor.
Actually,
Igor. I can't even do it.
no. So Anku's gonna go first. We're gonna have to kind of combo some of this, I think, in order to be most effective, especially with the elementals on the way. So Anku is gonna go first, and I'll let him explain what he's doing.
Okay. Hit me, sir. What are you doing?
Do we want to throw both, or do we just want to throw one right now?
You can ask Josh. Anku's gonna be using the oil,
Okay.
but I don't know if there's
Really?
effectiveness of using 2 versus 1.
Yeah, there's effective. So if he wants to throw them both and take the shot, there's a detriment of the dex. He gets a dex detriment because obviously just throwing 2 things is always cumbersome compared to just throwing 1. But it's a great move. The oil is a great move because it burns and it keeps burning, and it's going to give you a chance to affect this thing more quickly.
Yeah, I say we throw one, and once the fire looks like it's starting to go down a bit, we throw that second one.
I don't think that. I think the big thing is whether you want to deal with the detriment. I think we throw both regardless.
Okay.
Like if you throw the 1 this round, so you don't take the detriment on your throw, that's fine. But next round, I would definitely throw the second. Because I said we definitely want to take care of this thing before the elementals get here, and then we're really in the middle of a shitstorm.
Alright.
Yeah, I think throwing 1 might be the call.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll throw 1.
Dex and Thako, Anku.
You said Dex and Thako?
Mm-hmm. So under your dex, and then as high as you can on Thako. Low on dex, high on Thako.
Low on Dex, high on Thako. Alright, we got 8 and 12.
Okay, so what is your dex?
My Dex was 12.
Okay,
and 12.
and your second roll was a 12. That was your Thako roll?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. That hits. Creature's not able to dodge. Parts of it set on fire. The ice, the creature set ignite in front of you. It is not, of course, immediately burning, but it lets out a boom. A booming roar. It is now your turn, Igor. What do you want to do?
So actually, I'm gonna be going last, effectively.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
think
gonna
Okay.
let
So who's next? Who's next?
it's my turn.
Your turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good. I do have a note here on my crossbow weapon that it says shoot up to 5 bolts per round.
You can.
Are those separate actions?
No, you can load 5 at a time in it.
Great. So I'm going to shoot up 5 bolts, and it's a fire-enhanced weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do a call to the shot. Does that apply to all of them, or could I do individually?
You can. You would have to call if you're using the 5 simultaneous shot on it. You would be calling it simultaneously. Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can do that up to twice. Like you can shoot because you have two attacks around. You can shoot five bolts twice in a single round. You're just using up a lot of your bolts that way. That's just what you have to understand.
Okay, so I will shoot 5 bolts, and I am going to invoke one of those bolts to be a lightning bolt,
Okay.
and the rest, I mean, it's a fire enhanced weapon.
Sure.
So there, yeah.
And you're gonna set. Are you gonna shoot 2 rounds of 5?
I think I'm going to just shoot 1 round of 5 and then take the improved superior dodge.
Okay. Well, you can
from the
take. You can
second.
that you have 1 offensive. You can do both. Those are attacks. You can
Oh.
You can shoot twice. You still have your defensive action.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and I also have 15% bow luck. So
Okay. You want to roll it?
yes.
Do you want to set? Do you want to shoot a set of 5 twice? Are you shooting 5 bolts both times?
Yes, and the first set is going to be 1 lightning bolt. The second set is going to be 1 acid bolt.
Okay. Fantastic. Then you're only shooting 1 each time, not a set of 5.
Oh,
Because you just
No,
said 1. You just said 1 fire. Are you just going to include 1 fire bolt, 1 lightning bolt, and 1 acid bolt in the set of 5?
I think
well,
you're
so-
still saying
let me-
fire
let me-
and 1 lightning, right?
Yeah, that's what you're saying. 4 fire, 1 lightning, and then 4 fire and 1 acid. That's what you're saying?
right, and then
Okay,
the bow has the fire
Yes.
enhancement on
Yeah,
it.
but everything you're shooting is fire now. Everything, even the acid one is fiery acid. The lightning bolt
Okay.
is burning lightning because
That's-
the fire enchantment's on it. And that's what you're doing. I just want to be clear. All right, this roll your
Yeah,
dex
I
and your
appreciate
Thaco
it.
twice. Dex and Thaco twice.
And the bow chance.
Mm-hmm. And you roll bow luck twice. 15%, 100-sided.
Dex 17, 3 out of 17.
Mm-hmm.
1 more dex is 2 out of 17.
Mm-hmm.
Thaco 11.
Mm-hmm.
Thaco 9.
Okay. And your Thaco... So here's the good news. Even though you technically weren't able to penetrate the armor with your bow, like you didn't do physical damage,
Yeah.
fire does damage anyways. So technically neither of those are hits because he has -1 armor class. I mean, he has -2 armor class. That means because you have a +5 weapon, the minimum you have to roll is you would have to roll 13 or better. So neither of those hit physically, but they hit, but they didn't penetrate the wood. But because they're all flaming, all of them cause the flame to increase. So the fire is raging all over the creature now.
Perfect. And then
Um,
I'd like to
mhm.
do the dodge.
Okay. Well, dodge is when he attacks. You wait until he attacks, then you call your defensive action.
Okay. I get it now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Here.
It is now your turn. Blink. What do you want to do?
How close am I to this tree? I'm like, it's like, it ain't
Very
like
close.
Right behind
You're
it.
like-
Very close.
Yeah, you're about 15 feet away from it, sir.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so I have this ability called Trick Shot. What does that do? Like,
Lets you do things like bounce a shot off. Like if somebody's taking cover, you can ricochet and shot and hit them. Lets you do things like hang out of a tree and shoot upside down. All kinds of stuff with it.
I see. Okay. So if I use an action, that's not the same as attacking, right? Or is that the same?
It depends on what you're using the action for.
I want to like.
You have 1 offensive, 1 defensive action around.
I kind of like want to like get behind this tree,
Okay.
like roll behind it.
You can do that. You can do that in the time you have. It would take up one of your attacks to do it. So roll your dex to get in position.
All right. The 20-sided dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll. I got 13.
Out of what? What's your dex?
20.
Then you got it. You're in a prime and improved position to do damage. So what do you want to hit it with?
I want to pull out my fire dagger and go for a slash.
Okay. You understand the creature's on fire itself, and you are not immune to fire.
Oh, yeah.
It's raging on fire. Now you can throw your dagger fairly easily, and that would that would have some effect. But you don't want to get close to the creature because it's currently like lumbering around on fire.
I forgot about that. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna shoot an arrow like on his back for range back stab. Is that something I can do with an arrow? Or
You
range
absolutely can,
backstab?
sir. It's a great move to do. With your arrow,
Yeah.
range backstab. Right now, the creature has enough vulnerability that range backstab matters. So your range backstab is at what percentage?
15%.
So you would have to roll a 15 or less on the 100-sided dice. That's not a great. Those aren't great odds, but if you do it, it's an absolutely devastating attack. Like it does unbelievable amounts of damage. However,
All right, let's.
should you fail, because of if it's range, usually you don't get this because it depends on how far you are. But you are close enough that if you fail, I get an attack of opportunity on you. So be aware.
Wait, okay, so I have this skill. I have two. One is called dodge. And
Mm-hmm.
one is called combat reflexes. Does
Yeah, that gives
help?
you the effect that effectively gives you 2 reduction. Yeah, it'll let you try to dodge the attack when he attacks. If you miss.
Okay.
But roll the 100-sided dice. Roll 15 or less if you want to do range backstab. Just understand that I get a free attack of opportunity upon you when that happens.
All right, I'm doing that.
If you fail.
Okay, you got this.
I'm doing the range backstab one.
So roll your 100-sided. Roll 15 or less
It's a 15.
Wait,
on the 100-sided.
wait, not on a dice 20.
No, on a 100-sided, you want to roll 15 or less.
Okay.
Good luck.
You
What's
got
100 side
this.
dice? I'll have to make it. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
115 or less on the 100-sided.
No way you miss it.
All right.
Then I love those odds. You got this.
Damn it! I got 92.
92 does not do it. So I get an attack of opportunity. I'm going to take a swipe at you with with one of my massive, now also on fire,
Can I dodge?
hands. You can when I roll it. I rolled a 17, so yeah, you want to roll dodge. You want to roll your dex.
All right, and it is D20 now, right?
On the d20, you want to roll your dex.
Okay. I got 19.
20. Out of 20, so you miss. So as he use your defensive action, as he swings his hand, you dodge out of the way. I believe it is now your turn. If I'm understanding the situation properly, Artrin.
Sorry, I had my microphone muted.
It's fine.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my 5-card draw because I did not draw anything for fire.
I heard.
Yeah. So for that, do I have to discard anything, or do I just add 5 more cards?
No, you
to
have
my
to.
hand?
Yeah, you have to discard 5 to take 5. You
Okay.
can only have 7 unless you've already used them. You can't have more than 7 cards in your hand.
Got it. I can do that. And so basically, I just take my turn to get rid of 5 cards, pull 5 more.
That's right.
Excellent. I will do that.
Okay.
Also, if I can like move around, I don't know where I'm positioned relative to this thing. I want to be pretty far away. I don't want to be anywhere.
Oh yeah. You can run. You can be like running while you're.
Yeah,
More on that in a second.
Yeah, I want to stay within range that I can still cast my card spells, but like the outer.
Oh, you're fine. That'd be 40 feet. 40 feet away is the limit of most spells.
Okay.
Some spells is 100, and sometimes even more. But most spells, 40 feet is your range in my game.
Excellent.
Okay. Igor, it comes to you. What do you want to do?
So
This creature is not. This creature is not. It is burning, and its defenses are much more quickly disappearing. But it is still robust as of right now. In fact, in a sense, right now it's more dangerous than it would ever be.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I'm trying to. So, how? I'm assuming I can't. You were saying before that I can't get up on it because it's on fire. That I
Yeah.
can't be on top of it attacking without taking damage.
Right.
I don't
A
know
lot
that
of damage.
That matters. I mean, it matters, but I don't know that it matters a crazy amount for me.
I mean, if you are up against this thing and you're in the heart of this flame, you are going to take D100 damage.
D100.
Yes.
I was
If you're gonna hug a burning tree, yes.
Yeah. I didn't expect you. I was expecting like D20 or something.
No, it's D100 damage is what you're gonna take
but
if
I'm taking
if
a
you're.
ready action
Now
because
you
I'm
could
not-
you could try to throw. I mean, the axe is returning.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, you don't have throw. You don't have.
Axe
I
is
assume you
returning.
don't have everything goes long or
I don't-
throw a weapon or anything like that.
No, right now I mean, I have axe proficiency.
Mhm. Yeah, I got you.
I have athletics. And,
Got you. Dex is if your dex was 2 lower, and Thaco with a -2 detriment on top of your normal pluses. So as if your weapon is a +3 instead of a +5.
Okay. So, dex made. Thaco. So I rolled a 12, so that'd be
Okay.
15 total, right?
No, because you got -2, it'd be a
Plus
13.
three?
It would be a 13 total, huh?
No,
Plus
that
12 plus 15. Yeah, you got it. So yeah, you it slams into the creature, doing some damage and returning to your hand. In this moment, because they apparently move very fast, they do move very fast.
Oh, fuck off.
I checked the movement speed was also determined by the chat. These four ice-like foxes appear and take up position next to the tree. They look fierce and angered as their tails dart around. They're larger than normal foxes, white and blue with deep blue eyes and strange blue energy flowing from the eyes. They begin to undertake attacks, as does the tree. The tree aims its attacks at the Xenozeri. I mean, at the Reaper and Viper. What is your armor class, Reaper? I think it's what is your armor class?
My armor class is where the fuck is this? Oh, 7.
Okay, so you're hit, and then Viper. What is your armor class?
It's 6.
Okay, you are also hit. So Viper, you take 17 damage, and Anku, you take 10.
Keep in mind if this dodges, yeah.
Yeah, that was about to ask.
Yeah, roll your dodge.
Is this-
Roll your
Okay.
dodge. Roll your
And what
dex.
do I-
Your dex for your dodge.
Dex for dodge. 16 out of 17.
So that removes the attack altogether. I believe you have 3 hit points left, my
I have 2. Wait,
necromantic friend. It is now the foxes take one of them takes aim at you, Blink, but misses as it darts at you. It darts at you and misses. Second one attacks you, Blink, and crits. Blink, when it hits you, you lose.
Anti-dodge.
Do you have any? Oh yeah, you have one more dodge. Roll your dex for your second dodge.
Alright. 17 out of 20.
So that's good. So you dodge out of the way. The other 2 attack you, Igor. And a very solid hit, and another very solid hit. Igor, defensive.
My EC is 2, by the way.
Your AC is your armor class is 2.
Yeah.
They still hit.
Because of Warpath. And then,
They rolled so well. I didn't think it was.
Yeah,
I mean, unless you were sitting at a bit below 0, which I didn't think was possible. Level 3 with all your skills, they would hit you.
I think I'm gonna eat the blows.
Okay. Sir.
I have damage reduction as of right now.
Mm-hmm. You.
Yeah.
I need to get some numbers from you. Okay. What is your hit points? Okay. Your original loss of hit points is 113. However, you do have damage reduction, like you said. So let's see how much that takes back. It only takes 10% back. So you lose. You lose I'll give it 98 hit points damage. That's erring on your side. So you take 98 damage from that attack, sir.
Okay. And roll Constitution.
Mm-hmm. Or you're unconscious.
Oh, let's go. 19 out of 19.
So then you get 10 hit points back for your crit. Okay. You watch as when they hit Igor, his body frees up. The other problem here, sir, is you are practically immobile from this attack. You've experienced something.
Resistance.
Your magic resistance is well done. What's your percentage on it?
It's low 15.
Yeah, we'll see if it works. You want to roll it or I don't care.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
14. Let's go.
Okay, in that case, you don't take any damage.
Let's go.
Oh, you gotta roll it
Oh,
twice. You gotta roll
really?
it twice. You gotta roll it twice.
Okay, roll it twice.
These are magical attacks.
39. Didn't make
Okay.
the second.
So then you lose your total loss of hit points after your. I'm just gonna round it up. You take 40 damage instead of the. So
Okay.
you're at 40. So you are fine. Besides, always remind me of the damage, the magic resistance. Good call.
Yeah.
It is your turn. No, it's your turn. Anku, what do you want to do, sir?
All right, so I have these 2-time heals. How much does that do?
Your time heal will take you back. Will heal you back to where you were one round ago. So it would take you back. It would undo the damage you just took this round.
I wouldn't advise that because you could technically use it to keep yourself from
Alive. Yeah, it'll take you.
Oh.
It's one of the only ways you can You can only be brought back to life by certain types of time magic. But on the other side, you can't really die. If you die, you wake up the next morning in your mausoleum.
Yeah.
And what can I do with soul points again?
With what?
With soul points.
You can do all kinds of stuff. You could heal yourself. You could do massive damage to these things. You could kill either the tree or half the number of. How many do you have? What's your number again?
12.
Yeah, you could just devastate these things if you want to expend the soul points that way.
And if you're doing that, I would actually.
Or you can heal yourself up completely.
If you're doing something like that, I would lean towards the Ent, utilizing it on the Ent. One, because it's taking a lot of damage as is.
Yeah.
Two, I'm gonna have good game against the elementals that just attacked me, so
Okay.
I'm not as worried about those two. And the Ent is gonna be the real problem, I think, right now. So if we can just take the Ent out altogether, or just take it out of the fight, would be huge.
Also, just so you guys know, come my turn, I think I'm gonna have something pretty big.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay, so how many soul points would it take to do massive amounts of damage to that Ent?
So I have to. This is something that happens. So a soul power is technically a type of meta power, and meta power in my game is extraordinarily powerful, but it has a downside like everything else, and that is that I don't tell you how much to drop. It's you have to guess. That's true of everybody. It doesn't. Even most experienced meta power user has a hard time judging how much to drop. So you have to just decide how much you're going to drop and see what happens.
Okay, that's fine.
I am of the opinion you just drop it all on the Ent. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, but I feel like I should save one at least for myself just to see how much it heals.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's fine.
Are you guys opposed to me saving one?
Nah, that's on you.
Yeah, you're good.
Your choice.
Alright,
The
alright.
difference between 11 and 12 isn't that big a deal. The difference between 6 and
Yeah.
12 would be, more significant.
Yeah, we'll use 11 on the Ent.
Okay. A green blast emanates from your scythe, hits the Ent, and shatters it into hundreds of pieces of fiery wood all over the ground. I apologize. I'm having to adjust my medical device again. But yeah, it obliterates this thing. It's nothing but a pile of sticks right now.
That may have been overkill, but that works.
It is now your turn, Viper. What do you want to do?
Okay, so the tree was blown to smithereens. It
Yes.
sounds like beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot 2 bolts at one fox, and I'm going to call a headshot on that bad boy.
And these are the fire bolts, correct?
Fire bolts, yes.
Mhm. Dex and Thaco. And and next?
And the 15% bow luck as well.
Okay.
So bow luck I rolled. Oh, what were you going to say? I'm sorry. Orsak.
Undecided. Roll the undecided. No, I'll come back in a second.
Okay. 25 out of 100.
Okay.
And for Dex, 12 out of 17. For
Mhm.
Thaco, I rolled a 4.
Okay. Dex 17. And what was the first Thaco?
4.
Okay, and what's your second set? You get 2 attacks, so Dex and Thaco.
Okay, second set, Dex was 19 out of 17,
Mhm.
so
that's a fail.
yeah.
So both of those hit the ground.
Okay,
So
I have
those
to
are
roll it
misses.
per bow that or per arrow.
Oh,
I'm
you
firing them all at once.
no. You have
Okay.
you're getting 2 sets of those, sir, ma'am. You have 2 attacks around. You're loading all
Okay.
5 in, and you're firing them. Then you're loading all 5 in, and you're firing them.
Okay,
You've
see. I
lost
was planning-
20 arrows in the last 2 rounds.
Oh,
From
God.
you can recover
Okay.
most of them.
Okay, and then I invoked some of the arrows, which was like the lightning and acid. So those ones
Yeah.
were okay. And then my plan was to like shoot 2 arrows at one fox in the head, and then my
Okay.
second attack I was going to shoot the other fox in the head.
Okay,
Was the plan.
that's cool. But I remember you rolled low. You rolled a bad Thaco the first roll, and you
Yeah.
missed your Dex the second time.
Correct. So that means
So
like the second fox doesn't get hit.
Nothing gets hit.
Oh, okay.
You rolled.
And-
You dropped 2 sets of 5 arrows shot out of your thing. Boom.
Okay.
Okay. The because of the enchantment on the bow, it doesn't even have to be reloaded. I gave you a bow that doesn't take reload time. You shot 2
beautiful.
sets of 5 arrows. You have 2 sets of those to shoot. Both arrows failed to hit their target. So those
Okay.
sets of arrows missed. You have to
All right.
understand that you're not assumed to be hitting at stationary targets. These creatures are moving around, so it's even with 5 arrows covering an area, it's perfectly possible that they have that you wouldn't be able to hit them, and you didn't. You failed your Dex the second time, and you rolled a 3 or a 4 on Thaco the first time, which isn't even close to the
Okay.
armor class that you would need to hit.
All right.
Is that clear?
Yep. That's
Okay.
all I do.
It is now your turn. Blink. What do you want to do?
All right, so the tree's down already, right?
Yeah, the tree is down. Y'all
Tree's
dealt with it
down.
perfectly.
And now we're going against these foxes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 on the field.
There's
now.
4. There are 4.
Oh, 4.
There are 4 foxes spinning
Is there
around,
any,
darting
near
around.
me?
Yep.
Or since I have to
Relatively
dodge?
speaking, yes, it's right next. There's 2 of them right next to you, sir. She
Okay.
just shot at one that was near you and one that was near him. Because she shot, they had to jump out of the way. So there's now only one that is close. There's also a set of fiery arrows on the ground.
Okay. Am I near like any like trees or like high ground or something like that?
No.
I'm just out in the open.
Y'all are in the like snow in a dead forest, sir. Or
Okay.
apparently dead. These trees are actually look dead. They come back to life in the spring, which doesn't last that long.
Okay.
1 month of spring, 1 month of summer, 1 month of fall, and then
So,
9
okay.
months of winter.
So the fox that's like near, like the one that's like near me, right? Like,
Mhm.
what you call it? Like, is it on my left or right side?
It's to your left. They're both to your
Okay.
left. They were both to your left.
Okay. Can I use an action to like jump towards the right to like get some distance between us?
Sure can. That'll take one of
Alright.
your attacks. Roll your dex for the jump.
Alright, go for that. I got a 1.
That's fine, sir. If you're under your dex, you're fine.
Oh yeah,
You made it.
20.
That's a success.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
you
really?
can't
Oh,
you
okay.
can't fail a dex check, sir. You can crit
Oh,
one,
okay.
but you can't crit by rolling right on.
Oh, okay. And then I would like wait. Can I attack after I do that? Like,
Yeah.
After I jump, or
Mhm.
all right. I would like to like launch a boat, like an arrow, right at
Sure.
one of the foxes.
Okay. Dex and Thaco.
14 on Dex. Thanko. 11.
Okay. What is your Thaco?
Oh, 16.
Is there a plus on the bow?
+2.
That's not gonna hit. Then you miss. The arrow misses. Lands in the snow next to it. It is your turn. Artrin, what do you want to do?
All right. So how many of these fox creatures are within 10 feet of like any given area? Or are they within like a 10-foot radius?
So there are about 20 feet that separate the 2 sets of foxes. There are 2 that are near near Blink, and there are 2 that are near Igor. Igor and Blink are roughly 10 feet apart from each other. The foxes, given their positions, are all about 20 feet away. There's 2 sets of them 20 feet apart from each other.
Okay, so I have a king of spades and a 9 of spades.
Mm-hmm.
The king gives the 9 a 10-foot AoE.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to apply the king to the 9 and throw that at one of the groups of 2, which would do 1d8 plus 2 fire damage.
Fire damage. Would you want to do that near Blink or near Igor?
I want to kind of take in the situation. Which one of them looks more injured?
Neither looks more injured, but Blink looks like... Igor looks more injured, but Blink looks more vulnerable.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to go... I'm going to go for the one that looks more vulnerable.
Okay. So you're going to cast the spell?
Yes.
Fire engulfs the creatures. A circle of fire. You watch the fire act almost like a black hole, like something sucks the fire in, and you see the creatures grow in size and stature as they absorb the flame.
What the?
Well, that's not
Oh, gosh.
Alright. It is now your turn, Igor.
good. Thank God those were my last 2 fire damages.
So I'm going to. Did both of them make contact with me in that last round?
No, only. Oh no, yeah, they both did.
Yeah, well, actually no. One got.
Yeah.
What? Both did, but one got mitigated by magic resistance.
One got. Yeah, they both made contact with you. That's correct.
The one that actually did damage to me.
Mhm.
I'll do that one. It doesn't truthfully matter based on what I'm doing, but I'll do that anyways,
Okay.
just because I'm a vengeful guy. But I'm going to engage in a round of attacks on him. I'm going to utilize my strength from pain.
Okay.
Which you have it on the sheet that I sent you, but bottom line is that if I'm successful with the attack, then I get to do half of what they would have dealt to me unmitigated on top of my damage.
Okay, that's fantastic.
So
roll your thinking.
I'll roll my Let's go 16.
Okay, I'm gonna dodge that one. Go ahead.
Okay. 17.
And the second one dodge. Were you doing both against the same creature or 2 different ones?
Yeah, same creature.
Okay, then you hit.
Let's go.
Okay. You do enough damage, the creature just cuts to pieces in front of you.
Shit.
Like you cut it straight in half. They don't. Originally they don't have any hit points, but the one that's near, the 2 that are near Blink have a little bit more now. The one that's near, the one that's near you, Igor, is still going to attack you.
Okay.
And it does a solid hit.
I'll dodge this time.
Okay, roll your dex.
Yeah.
Now
So
that
actually, I took.
That's why they do so much. That's why they do so much damage. By the way, they eat heat. They consume it. They eat the heat right out of your body.
At this point, I feel like you're making stuff up.
Nope. I am absolutely not. When you find out why these things do what they do, it's gonna make perfect sense. In fact, I texted somebody beforehand exactly what these things do, just because I knew somebody makes those claims, but especially when they're new. Everything that you're experiencing, everything was pre-planned. In fact, what creatures you interface were told to the chat hours ago.
No, I figured. I'm just complaining.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to explain it to you. When you find out, it's going to blow your mind.
Also, technically speaking, every tabletop RPG is just somebody making something up.
True, but I'm not adjusting for y'all's actions. Is the point? When you find out why these things do what they do, it's gonna blow your mind. But go on.
I'm using Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. Did you make it?
I made it 14 out of 15.
Okay. Now, good old
is it possible for me to set up for create opportunity with that? with uncanny or no?
I mean, you can create opportunity anytime you want.
I'm gonna try and create opportunity with that position myself so that I can make a strike on it.
I mean, yeah, you can roll your wisdom for create opportunity.
Made it.
Okay, then you get an attack. What you want to try to attack the thing then?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have dirty fighting.
Okay.
And then I have chink and armor.
Okay.
Analyze opponent. Just trying to figure out.
Do you want to use your analyze opponent and chink and armor?
Yeah.
Okay, roll your intelligence twice.
And then monster ecology too.
You can use that too. So intelligence 3 times.
Does not work against these things.
Intelligence 3 times.
Yeah. Made. Failed. Made.
Okay, so your chink and armor does not work. Analyze opponent does. The creature in front of you has roughly 6 hit points. It has 0 armor class because it can dart around. It gets 1 dodge per round. It gets a singular attack. Its Thaco is not very good. Its Thaco is only 18. However, if it does make its attack, it does backstab levels of damage, except it doesn't kill things automatically that are under hit points because it eats heat. This is not an ice creature. This is not an ice elemental. It is a Freon elemental from the pseudo-elemental planes. Pseudo-elemental planes are a thing in my game that mimic modern society. And this is a Freon elemental. And Freon elementals, it is well established in the game, eat heat. Fire damage does not affect them like it does normal ice elementals. Because they're the living embodiment not of ice, but of the act of moving heat around. So that's what they do. They eat heat.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But to your people, to y'all who have no experience with such things, they would appear exactly like ice elementals, and you would have no idea what Freon is, much like what Freon elemental is. Igor would, one because he has monster ecology, and 2 because he is a fairy from the plains.
Yeah, it's kind of a big point of contention on the plains right now.
Yeah. Now with your attack, sir, do you want to roll? Do you want to try to hit this thing with your axe?
Yes.
Roll your Thacos.
11, 4.
Okay.
And that's a reroll. 16.
Okay. The 16 hits, and let's see if you do enough damage. Let's see if you do enough damage to kill the thing. It is dead. Bowling?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're probably 100.
The damage that would have been no, they're not that big. The damage that would have been done to them is added to them.
Power word kill, which can, if hit, get anything that's.
Oh, Josh, you're muted if you're trying.
I'm sorry.
No, he went to your restroom.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Oh no, I've got the stream.
I'm back now.
Oh.
I'm back now. Sorry about that. They just take the damage that would have been done to them, and it's added to their hit points in terms of the fire damage. They can still take damage from the physical attacks, by the way. They're going to take a hit on you. One misses, and the other misses, so neither one makes their attack.
Let's go!
It is now your turn. Anku, what do you want to do?
Alright, so do we know how much HP they have or no?
So they had 6, and then they took the damage, which was what, 2d8? Is that what it was?
It was 2d10. So they actually doubled what the end result was. They both have 12.
Okay.
They both have 12, so I can either heal myself or try power word kill.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, you're gonna use
your. Try to end this fight, or should I heal myself?
I would try power word kill. I forgot, Josh. Does power word kill have effectiveness on elementals?
Yeah, it'll kill.
Okay.
I would like to try power word kill on one of the proxies.
Roll your wisdom to cast. You get one shot at that. I think you only get it once per day. So you only get once per day. So roll your wisdom, cast it.
Alright, my wisdom is
12.
10.
You roll 10 out of 12?
Yep.
Okay, the creature dies. It drops right in front of you. Sin is in the restroom, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You're back?
I'm here, yeah.
Sin, what do you want to do? There's one left.
I would like to cast Acid Splash on it.
Fantastic. Roll your intelligence to cast it.
Intelligence is 11 out of 16.
The acid hits it, and so the creature is in clear pain. The creatures make no sound; they are completely silent.
Oh.
But it moves as if it's in extreme pain, and you can see its skin burnt. It's taken a significant amount of damage from that attack. It is now your turn. Blink, what would you like to do?
Alright, so there's still like the two like big foxes near me, right?
There's only one left.
One left? Oh.
One was killed by Power Word Kill by...
Oh, yeah.
He just Power Word Killed. He cast a spell which infuses it with enough negative energy that it kills any being under 100 hit points dies instantly. Anything over 100 hit points loses a percentage of its hit points, equal to the 100-sided that I roll.
Can I use... Like, can I use long shot? Is that, like...
You're not close enough.
Far?
You're too close to use... There's no reason to use long shot.
Oh, okay. Can I just, like, shoot it with an arrow?
Sure can. Dex and Thaco.
Alright, let's do it. For Dex, I get a 1, 20. And then for Thaco, a 7 out of 16.
Yeah, you're at 7. You want to roll high on Thaco, and you missed. It is now your turn. Archrin. What do you want to do?
So I have cold, lightning, and acid damage. Does anyone have any ideas on which one I should use?
You just saw evidence of what you should use from Viper's move. Acid is your
acid,
better.
right?
Acid's your move.
Yeah, because cold will do a similar thing, right?
Yep. They do not get energized by cold, but cold, of course, does no damage to them. But they consume heat. Heat empowers them.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my 9 of diamonds. 1d8 plus 2 acid damage.
Okay. The 1d8 plus 2 acid damage. The creature dies. It's burned the rest of the way by your acid. And Joe have succeeded in defeating these creatures. You make it back to town. When you make it back to town, you see a terrible sight. The snow does not sit on the ground in the town. The town has a constant sense of steam coming off of it because of the energy pockets, the heat that comes off it. The snow is sticking to the ground. The entire town looks like it's freezing over. The magistrate of the town meets you as you come in. Viper!
What happened here?
The team that went to take down the dragon was destroyed. It is some creature we have never encountered before. It consumes heat. It is eating the very geothermal energies which power our town.
Where is it?
They were wiped out. It is in the mountain.
Then we'll go the other way.
The volcano.
Wait, it already wiped out the town?
No, it is going to wipe out the town because it's eating the volcano. The dragon.
Freeze the volcano.
The dragon. If you freeze the volcano, your town dies. That's what you're trying to prevent. The dragon is a Freon dragon. The dragon is a dragon from the pseudo-elemental planes. It's the same thing.
Right. Hear me out. Do we have any sentimental value in this town? Can we just, I don't know, not go back?
Do you have any idea how much money I've won in this town?
Can't stand in this town.
There's another town down the road. You saw the
Whoa. This town has my favorite, shopkeeper.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that, McForsteins?
I got kicked out of my favorite town. I got kicked out of my favorite tavern, man. This town sucks. We can leave. It's fine.
There is hope in the east.
Hope?
There is a spot known simply as the Darkest Rock. It came from the sky a long time ago, and what is inside are wondrous weapons that can face down even the most powerful of enemies. It is guarded by some terrible creature, but our sister town to the west has at least twice retrieved weapons from within it. This, whatever it is that guards it, is formless, but lives throughout the rock. Go and retrieve the other weapons, one if possible, all if possible. With those weapons, perhaps you can defeat this dragon and save our town. I see no other option. It is consuming the heat in the volcano at fantastic rates. Within a few days, there will be no hope for us, and we have nowhere to go. I can get you all but a few hours from the rock, and you can teleport back with the same amulet. Here is the 25 you promised. I will clean our treasuries out and give you each another 100,000, and you may keep the body of the dragon forever magics are in it, should you defeat it. Please, do not abandon us. Help us.
Yeah. Boys, I know what I said.
As he goes to pay Viper, I'm gonna kind of step in and be like, sorry, 500 of that's mine.
It's not his debt to you, that's my debt to you.
I don't have an objection, Viper.
I say you let me handle that.
Alright.
Viper, I only saw you do damage. I don't know where you're getting your money from, but, I didn't see the killing going on. I'm just saying.
Big words from the dead.
Are you gonna give me the 500?
I think when I receive the money from the old man, I throw 500 coins at him.
There you go.
You throw it at him?
Yep.
So you get 124,500.
Yep. Well, no, I get
25,000 now. You get another 100,000 if you succeed in slaying the dragon.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody at this table right now gets 2 levels.